Hi everybody, this is Professor Couture. This is a hopefully helpful, quick survey or roadmap of how to navigate Blackboard in this course. When you open the Blackboard site, this is what you should see. Sometimes when you open Blackboard, that left-hand column called the course menu is not showing. In order to get that to show, you find the arrow along the left-hand margin, click on it, and the course menu will open up and be available to you. The course menu in this class it contains the following items that you're probably most interested in. First of all, course content. Course content is the landing point. Anytime you're in Blackboard for this course and you want to get back to what you see in front of you right now, which is where you should be landing, just simply click on course content and that's where it will bring you. Announcements will be posted and available to you from the course menu. Those announcements typically will also be emailed to you. You are working in groups in this class, and in order to access information about what group you belong to and who your group members are, please click on the group link from the course menu. The course syllabus is also obviously important to you, and that's located here, linked to the syllabus. So let's start with the first the first module in Blackboard for this course contains all your graded coursework. As you open it, this is what you will see. You have two ways to navigate materials within a module. One is by title, which runs with a table of contents along the left-hand side. The other is page by page. If you know exactly what you're looking for example, you know you want the first day of class survey, you simply can click on it and it will open. If you are not sure of what you are looking for, you may find it more helpful to navigate using the page, turning each page. However, the assignments names as they appear in your syllabus match the names which are here, and so I would encourage you to, I anticipate that you should be able to find what you're looking for fairly easily using the table of contents. There is a whole file on sentencing hearings that contains a wealth of information, resources, samples, instructions. I will go through that with you and explain how to reach the material you need and what your roles and responsibilities are for the sentencing hearings. Likewise, for the probation and intermediate sanctions sentencing hearings, probation, revocation hearings, and parole hearings. So you do not need to worry about any of that right now. I'll be spending class time orienting you. The fourth folder in assignments or graded assignments are exams. All of your exams are in class, multiple choice. You do not need to be on Blackboard or submit anything through Blackboard, so basically you can just ignore these files. They were inserted as placeholders and also to get the dates into your Blackboard calendar. Okay, moving out of graded assignments in this course, you saw that I clicked to get back to the beginning using course content link in the course menu. The next folder in this course are policies and guidelines, tips for success, glossaries. The glossaries are extremely important. The more complete of the two glossaries is the corrections course glossary. The textbook glossary is not as complete. It does not contain all the terms and concepts that are important for you to work with in this course, so I encourage you to use the corrections course glossary. Each chapter in the textbook, each chapter we're covering in this course has its own learning module. They are listed in sequential order, numerical order, starting with chapter 1 and continuing to chapter 14. 3 of the chapters are combined together when we cover prisons. We start with chapter 1, so I'm going to open that. Here, when that is opened, the first thing that you see in every learning module will be my lecture notes. And make those lecture notes available to students as a matter of course. I encourage you to learn how to take notes on these, either paper copies or you can display them on your computer and take notes that way. The lecture notes will contain in it important information on what your assignments are. So for example, when I say assignments, by that I mean your class engagement assignments. So for example, your first set of assignments, groups A, B, and C, were asked to read the James Bauer case and answer these questions. The syllabus refers to slide number 32, which is where this information appears. Also, groups D and E, I believe it is, your first class engagement assignment is found on slide number 33, which is to describe the connection between the criminal justice system and the criminal justice process. Please note, with respect to this discussion and review question, all of the information you need to answer this question is available on the previous slide. So starting with corrections as part of the criminal justice system, social control, what it means, institutions of social control, how the criminal justice system is in fact an institution of formal social control, and the roles and responsibilities of the 3 components in the criminal justice system, all available information that will be helpful to you in responding to this engagement activity. Also in Chapter 1, there are a number of handouts. The James Bauer story, which is needed for groups A, B, and C to complete the class engagement activity, is located here. You may need to download the document and just follow the prompts that are available here to you. So each chapter begins with my lecture notes that are available to you, and then any handouts or required reading that is assigned to you. I'll show you one more chapter to give you a sense. So chapter 2, it's not necessarily a shorter chapter, however, it has fewer items posted to it. The first item is always going to be the lecture notes. The other items will be handouts or worksheets or required reading materials. So there are, in the lecture notes, you will see there is reference to the debate, should corrections be focused on punishment or on rehabilitation, for example, and those ancillary documents are available to you in the worksheets and handout folder. And last, the third chapter, which I will show you quickly, this only has lecture notes in it. So that is a quick and dirty overview of Blackboard. It's really critical that you get comfortable with how to navigate around Blackboard. I'm happy to meet with you to go through this if a one-on-one would be more helpful. The goal of Blackboard is to make materials accessible to you and not to frustrate you. There is a method to the organization. It does take a little practice, but I assure you I'm here to help you, and I encourage you to contact me if you'd like to meet and, as I say, go through this one-on-one with a hands-on demonstration. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.